to the lesson that will demonstrate how to use the background remover in Canva. Do keep in mind that you have to have the paid version. There is a possibility that it's available if you log in with your school account. So I'll go ahead and click on the image to get the template in order to edit. I will go ahead and choose Edit Template, and it automatically opened up within Canva because I was already logged into Canva. If you're not logged into Canva, go ahead and log in with Google using your school account. Here is the template. I made it very easy for you to play around using the background remover. So what you're going to do is you're going to make the background disappear on these examples that are provided. If you do not like the images that are provided, you can go ahead and add your own. So that's what you're going to be doing. On the last couple of slides, you'll add a background and then add another image and use the background remover to have those 2 or more different images to make a scene. So I'll go ahead and get started. So what I did is I added images to this slide template and I locked it in. You can see the little lock, so I can't move it. I need to keep that background stationary, otherwise it gets a little strange. For example, if I were to move this image, it would fill in that background, and you don't want that to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and select that image. I will go to Edit Image at the top. I will choose the BG Remover option, and it automatically removes that background. You can resize the image, you can move it so it looks more natural, and if you didn't want to use this hiker, you could go ahead and delete that hiker, go over to Photos, and type in maybe a dog, like a dog is walking down the path or sitting in the path. So I'll go ahead and look for a dog or another image to show you how this works. So let's go ahead and choose this one. Now do keep in mind, because the BG Remover comes with the paid version, you can use any of these animals or photos. I'll go ahead and click on this. Go to the Edit Image option, BG Remover. I will resize it to make it look more realistic. Now if I put it here, I don't know how natural that looks, but what you could do is you could drag it to the bottom, and I'll take the little crop option. That way the feet are cut off. You can't tell that it looks a little unnatural. I went ahead and used the background remover on images. I did change some of the images to mix it up a little bit. This one had a large fish, and what I did is I made it smaller, and I used the rotation option to rotate it. If you want, you can select it and do Control C to copy, then Control V to paste, and then you could have another one. You could have it rotated or going in a different direction. You could flip it up here at the top, flip horizontal. So there's a variety of things you could do. You could add more than one image to these backgrounds. So I'm going to go ahead and put a background on the examples. So I'm going to go ahead and drag the hallway out and replace that image. After you add your image, you want to select the image and you want to choose the lock position only, and then you have to click on it again to lock it. Now you need to make sure you can't move it. I'm trying to move that image and I can't. That's really important. I chose the Photos option and typed in students walking, and I'll go ahead and add this one. I will choose the Edit Image BG Remover and make them a little smaller so it looks more realistic. Of course, if you don't like the example, you could always delete it and do another image. So this is what I came up with the student in the hallway. I added an image for example 7. I need to select it, choose the lock option, and then lock it again. Now it's totally locked in and I won't have any problems. So I typed in dog. So let's say I choose this dog and use the BG Remover. And we could have him sitting there in the path. So here is an example of a beach, and I'm going to look for some people to put on the beach. I'm going to type in travel, and I came across this image. I'm going to show you why you want to lock that background image. If I click on this image and I try to move it, it replaces that background image. So that is why you want to lock it. Really important to lock. Now I'll add that image, use the Edit Image and BG Remover, and now it looks like there's a family at the beach. So I added waves and I did lock it in using the lock option. Now if you want to swap off the image, you can't. So you would have to unlock it. You would have to go ahead and select that image and unlock it by choosing the unlock option. Now you can replace images if you so choose. But I'm going to go ahead and try this one. I will lock it. and look for an image to go with those waves. So I found some surfers. I'll go ahead and click on those surfers. I will drag it out to fit the entire screen because they're cut off on the right and left side. I will choose Edit Image, BG Remover. I will drag the image down so that they fit within that space, and then I will crop the bottom out to make them fit within the background image. So now example 9 is complete. When you're finished with the presentation, you choose Share in the upper right corner, choose Download, change it to an MP4 video, and choose Download. When it's done downloading, go to your Downloads folder, and there it is. This concludes the session on how to use the BG Remover in Canva. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.